magical
madness.
Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Madison.
How are you today?
Doing well. I'm on the mend.
On the mend,
Yeah.
feeling much better than last time we
Whoops.
recorded.
Yeah, definitely feeling better. Not 100%, but I would say I'm at like an 80.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I'd say you're probably more than an 80, but that's okay.
83.
85 and a half.
85. Okay.
85.5%.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Which is really, if you round up, it's 90.
Yeah, if you only round up,
If
you're
you round-
always doing better than what you feel you're doing.
I always round up in everything.
Yeah.
Except for when I'm shopping, I never round up. If it is $7.99, it's $7.
That's true.
Not $8.
Austin, look at this shirt. It's only $7. No, it's $10.
But it's on sale.
Yeah. That's
No, I think you do the same thing though.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah,
It makes myself feel better.
Yeah, because I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
However, we both know if it's over $20, if it's $20.99, I probably will not buy it. If it's $19.99, I probably will buy it.
Yeah.
When it's over $20, I really look at it. I think about it.
Yep.
Do I love this? Do I need this? Will I regret buying it? Anything under $20, don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Put it in the cart.
And that was a thing I remember when I first met you, was like a rule of yours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I still have that rule, and
Yeah.
you've seen it in work, and like we'll go shopping, and I think that's one of the things we like to do a lot, me and you, together. So we'll go
Yeah.
shopping, and I will pick out a shirt or a pair of shorts, and I will love it. It'll be, I need this, I love this. I look at the price tag, it says $21 or over. I'm like,
It's true. This is true.
I can't
Yep.
get it.
You have this $20 rule.
It's this $20
Yeah.
rule. But I could get 20 things under $20 and not think about it at all.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
true.
there was one thing for $40, I'm probably not going to buy it.
Yeah. Yep, I've seen you work through this thought process many times as I'm watching you look at an item.
Yes, except for I don't do this at Disney.
Yeah.
Because if I find something that's under $20.
All rules are off at Disney.
All rules are off at Disney. If I find something that's under $20, it's probably a mug, which is probably something I'm already going to buy. So I already don't think about it. It's more like, is it the correct mug size?
Yeah.
If I'm going to buy it or not.
Right.
And then everything else is like, I already go to Disney knowing what I'm going to buy.
Yeah.
So it used to be for me, I used to always buy ears.
Mm-hmm.
But I think 2 times ago that I went, I found these black leather Mickey ears. I think they still have them, but they're just like a classic Mickey ear.
Yeah.
And they're honestly perfect. They go with every single outfit. I can't find any Mickey ears that are as perfect as these ones. So I kind of got out of the habit of buying them. So I don't think I bought any new Mickey ears the last time we went. And
Yeah, I don't think you did.
no.
Yeah.
But then I found my new obsession, which is Spirit jerseys.
Yeah.
So I used to think these were like just so overpriced.
Mhm.
And part of
They're pretty good quality though.
they're such good
Yeah.
quality. So I got my first one. I have one, and now this is now going to be my new thing. I am going to have the Spirit jersey. Like the Spirit jerseys are going to be my new craze because they fit so perfect. And here in Michigan, it is cold most of the year.
Yeah,
Here.
half of the year is long sleeve weather.
Half of the year is
For
long
sure.
sleeve. And sometimes a little bit more because like even during the summer, it'll be like there's a lot of cold mornings. So
Yeah.
I can still wear my long sleeves and shorts.
And you'll have your occasional 50-degree days in the summer fairly often.
Fairly often. And with my long sleeve Spirit jersey, I can wear that. I can wear that with leggings. I can wear it with shorts. I can wear it with a jacket over. So now I understand the Spirit jersey thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they're overpriced
Yeah.
anymore because they are such good quality. I do feel like mine, I wear mine a lot, so I wash it a lot, and I still feel like it's the same quality as when I got it.
Yeah.
And that is something that is not $20 or less.
No, they are pricey.
They are a little pricey.
They are.
And I did just see that they came out with a couple new ones that I'm like really eyeing. I'm just trying to like figure out if they're like, I don't usually wear a lot of bright colors like every day.
Yeah.
So one of them is light pink and then the other one is light blue,
Oh,
which
okay.
I don't feel like it's a really bright color, but
You have some light blue stuff.
I do have some light blue things. The only thing is the light blue one is actually a Magic Kingdom one. So it doesn't say Walt Disney World on the back. It says Magic Kingdom. So
Okay.
I don't know if I like that more or like it less because of that. I
know.
don't
We'll
I
have
don't
to see
know.
it in person.
We'll have to see it in person and decide if we're going to buy it.
Yep. Pretty soon here.
But I also do not I also will like we usually go like shopping the first day we get there cuz I have to go to World of Disney. That's like one of the first things
Yeah.
that I have to do.
Yep.
And we go into that store and I kind of get a layout of everything. I might not buy anything the first day because I like to see my options.
If we're gonna be there a whole week and we're about to like drop some money on merchandise the first day, I'm like, no, I'm gonna give it a few days.
Yeah,
because I don't know what else I'm gonna see. I've got a whole week to be there.
Yep.
I would imagine a lot of people are the same, but I also at the same time don't think that's the case.
I don't know if that's the case.
I think some people just go and they're like, I'm ready to
buy.
blow everything I brought.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I can be that person but then my $20 thing kicks in and I'm like, okay, well I'm going to wait until the very end of my trip even though I have seen this Spirit jersey 12 times.
Yeah.
And I know that this was the one that I'm going to get. I might choose a different one is what I
Right.
tell myself.
Yeah.
Like there could be a different one that maybe I like more.
Yeah.
I can't decide.
Right.
But I think that kind of goes into what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
Which I know it's a topic you're going to love because
This might be my favorite topic so far.
Yes.
Honestly.
Because this is something that is like one of the things that you I think look forward to the most. I don't know.
Kind of.
Kind of in
Yeah.
a way. So, what we're going to talk about today is non-park days. So, this is what you're doing so if you go on a vacation to Disney for a whole week and you only go 4 days out of the 7 days you're there to the park. This is what you're doing on the days that you are not in the park.
Yep.
Non-park days is what we like to call them. Or off days or
Off days.
rest days.
Rest days. Yeah, we have a few names for them.
We have a few names for them. These have become one of our favorite things to look forward to. And we're going to talk all about why.
It's something these are the days you get to explore everything Disney has to offer that's not in the parks, in my opinion.
And Walt Disney World is so, like the property is so large. And all of the resorts themselves are large. So you could just spend half a day at one resort and do so many different things.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we're going to talk about today and some of the things that like we like to do, why we make sure that we incorporate those into our park, like into our Disney vacation, why we do that, and why it's so important.
Yep.
Why it's important to us, why we think everyone should do it.
Yeah.
And, go off of that.
Love it.
First I want to start out with our question of the day.
What you got?
So what is your favorite thing to do on a day not at a park?
My favorite thing to do a day that's not on the park. Well, one, I'm going to sleep in a little bit.
No, your one favorite thing to do.
Oh, my one favorite thing.
Just
I thought
one.
you were like saying the whole day.
No.
Okay. My one favorite thing to do.
Just one. You have to choose one thing.
Yeah. Ooh, that's tough though.
I know.
My favorite off day would be.
One thing.
I know. My favorite thing to do on an off day would be probably going to Disney Springs.
Going to Disney Springs.
Yep.
Okay.
And then obviously getting a coffee there, something to eat, whether it's.
You are going into way more than one thing.
But that's what I do at Disney Springs.
You can't choose all of
Okay,
Disney Springs.
I like to go to Disney Springs and get a coffee.
Okay. So it's
And
getting
walk.
a coffee at Disney Springs is your.
Yep.
Your one
Oh,
favorite.
but no,
Oh, do you have it?
beignets also.
Okay.
This is way too hard. Picking one thing is way too
Well,
hard.
we're gonna talk about all the other things.
Okay,
You
that's
just
true.
have to choose only one.
Okay, if I had to pick
It's your
one thing,
it's
it
your
would be
favorite
Disney
thing.
Springs.
You only have one. Okay, Disney Springs.
Yep.
Because
Boom.
Disney Springs, getting a coffee there. Where are you getting a coffee?
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
But which Starbucks?
The one that you can actually sit down in.
Because I want everyone to know this. I did not know. I went to Disney I think 3 times before we found out that there was an entire Starbucks like storefront where you could actually sit down in.
You thought it was just the one that it was like a walk up.
I thought it was just the one. There is one that's connected to the back of the World of Disney.
Yep.
I thought that was the only Starbucks that there was there.
That'd be really disappointing if that was the only one.
There is more than one.
So there's two of them. One, they're kind of like on the opposite ends of
Mm-hmm.
Springs, but there are 2 Starbucks there.
There are 2, so don't don't get confused.
It can be hard to find a seat in the storefront one.
Yes, it
But
can be, but we
I would get
also
there early.
discovered that there's seating in the back outside, which
Yep.
I think that opened up a ton of spots back there
Yeah.
that we didn't know were back there. It kind of just depends on what the weather is like.
Yeah.
Back there. So why is that your favorite thing to do?
I don't know. I just really enjoy it for some reason.
It's relaxing.
It's relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I like starting my day doing that.
Yeah. I think my favorite thing to do is on an off day is to visit a resort. Specifically, if you have listened to any of our episodes before,
You should know.
specifically the Polynesian.
Yep. We always do that at least once.
We always do it at least once. That is the thing that I look forward to the most. Going on an off day is just going to a different resort. I love all of the Disney resorts. I love trying to get there from my resort. I know that sounds really, I don't know why I do, but I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
We've gone to multiple different resorts, and we'll talk about different things that you can do in this episode. But specifically going to the Polynesian, there is a beach that you can walk out to, and you don't have to be staying there to go there.
Yeah.
You can just get on the monorail.
I thought that was pretty cool. You can go there. If you wanted to have a beach day, you could literally just go to Polynesian and hang out at the beach there.
Hang out at the beach. Yeah, you can't like you're not like swimming in the lake that's by the the beach, but
Yeah.
you can like just hang out at the beach. They have huge lounge chairs out there. I think
Yep.
they had hammocks too.
I think so.
And I want to even say, was there beach volleyball out there? I don't.
I feel like there was.
I feel
but
like there was.
Yeah.
Not that we had a beach ball to play beach volleyball with, but
You mean a volleyball?
oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
But there was a whole beach area that you can sit. And what I specifically like doing is you can sit there, and what you are looking at is this giant lake, and then right beyond the lake is the Cinderella Castle.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
And I just love just like thinking about all the people that are in Magic Kingdom just having the most magical day. I don't know why I think that, but it just brings me
Happiness.
happiness in knowing that somebody else is there and they're going to experience happily ever after
Yep.
that night.
Yeah, you know people are there.
I know people are there, and
that
that makes me really happy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. So first, I think I want to talk about why we love non-park days.
Let's do it.
So the first thing I wrote down is it's just a rest from the park.
Yeah.
So
I think these are essential days
Yes.
on a Disney vacation.
So the Disney parks are so large.
Yeah.
There is so much to do in them. And if you are only going for once a year, you don't have an annual pass, you want to definitely get your money's worth and
Yep.
go to the parks all day long as you can stand being in there. And these parks, I mean, again, they're huge. There's a lot that you can do in them. And you get tired.
Yeah.
And so
They're
having
massive.
having a day that you're not going to the park and you're just hanging out, going to Disney Springs, getting coffee, hanging by the pool, doing all of these other things, not going to the park, taking your time, not thinking you only have 12 hours to fit everything in to get your money's worth.
Yeah.
that's the way to do it. That's why sometimes we call them a rest day, because we like to put them in the middle of our park days. We like to go to a park one day, take a rest day in between, and then go to another park. So then your feet are all rested and you're ready to get your money's worth the next day at the park and go, 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 you know?
Yep.
So when you have those days off, days away from the park, you can also almost rest your mind from, there's a lot of stimulation, a lot of
There
craziness
is.
and a lot of people
Yep.
in the park, which is great. I mean, you should know that going to Disney, like it is going to be like that.
Yep.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be like that on an off day. You can keep it very low key, not as overstimulating, and just relax and have a vacation and not need another vacation from your vacation. Because a
Yep.
Disney vacation is very tiring, and it's even more tiring when you don't have the rest days.
And for those that are open to closers at the parks,
Like
I
we
don't know.
are.
I don't know how you couldn't have a rest day in there.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah.
very hard. I have gone to Disney without rest days and have gone open to close, and it's exhausting.
Yeah.
It's, if you want to go to all four parks and you only have 4 days, I understand. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Fit it all in.
But but having those rest days, if you do have like a long vacation like that and you don't want to go to the park multiple days, it's just so nice to just be able to relax and enjoy other things that Disney has to offer. And
I'm a very relaxed person too. I personally need that. I feel like you could, if you could go to Disney and not do a rest day. I feel like
yeah,
if you had to, or
I can for
yeah.
sure. I
it'd
have.
be really tough for me. It wouldn't, as much as I love Disney, I have to have those.
Yeah.
'Cause it just makes it that much more enjoyable.
Yeah. And I actually just remembered, I just remembered another thing that's my favorite thing to do. And I wanted to like put a pin in it for later. And I'm going to talk about it when we talk about what we like to do. But character dining. Putting a pin.
Pin.
We're going to come back. Another reason why we love rest days is it's a time to go to Disney Springs.
Yes.
Disney Springs, if you have never been there, go there. That's it. No
Yeah.
notes.
We were just talking the other day too how much it's changed just in the last 4 years.
Yeah, so I went for the first time in 2017 to Disney fully. It was downtown Disney then, and it was probably, I would say, a third of the size that it is now. I went again 2 years later in 2019. It was expanded, like where it was a different place.
It's wild.
And then when we went,
because I only know of it as the current
as
Disney
the
Springs.
current, yeah. And even like from when you went to the next time we went, there was still more stores added.
Yeah.
And more expansions, more restaurants. I mean, this place is great. If we lived there, we would probably go there every single weekend.
I could see us doing that for
like
sure.
just because we like to walk around.
Yep.
We like to walk around stores. We like to go out to eat. We would go there every single weekend if we lived there. There would be no question.
Yeah.
Because there's so much to do. There's live entertainment.
Yep.
There's so many different places, so many restaurants, so many. If you don't want to sit down restaurant, there's quick service restaurants. If you don't want to eat at all and you just want coffee, there's like 4 or 5 different places to get coffee. It's crazy.
So we went there last year. Was it a Friday night, or was it just a night in general? I feel like it was.
No, it was a Friday or a Saturday. It was on the weekend.
Hopping.
It was the busiest it's ever been. Like I've ever seen it
Yeah.
there. It was hard to walk through.
Yep.
It was late at night. I'm not a huge like late at night crowd person just because I can't I feel like I'm night blind. I can't see very well.
Yeah.
And it's hard to navigate where I'm at, and so I get a little overwhelmed. But if you like it was cool. I
Yeah.
even liked it. I was like, I just need a space that has a little more space than where we were at there.
Yeah, we were. I have a friend who runs. He works for like a production company that runs sound for some of these bands.
Yeah, that were in Disney Springs, and so
in
we
Disney
went and seen
for some of them.
and Disney, yeah.
Yeah, so it was cool to see him for
Yeah.
a minute too during that time.
And like the band that we went and seen that he was running, they were amazing.
Yeah.
Like it was so professional, so much fun. There was very like the crowd was interacting. It was, and this wasn't the only band that was going on at that time, which is the coolest part. So if you didn't necessarily like this band, like when we were walking out of there, we seen like two or three more
Yeah.
that were playing different kinds of
Yeah,
music.
Springs has multiple venues there.
They have
We should do an
multiple
episode
different
just on
venues.
Springs at some point.
Oh yeah,
We could easily do
definitely.
that.
But if you don't have like a park, if you're in the parks all day, you don't have time to go to Disney Springs.
No.
Like if you don't have rest days, and Disney Springs is so worth. You can spend an entire day there. You if you're a person that can window shop,
Yeah,
you can go there and not buy anything.
for sure.
If you're a person that likes to shop, go buy stuff.
Lots to buy.
I love buying things. If you don't want to do either of them, they have a bunch of different activities, and I think there's even so many different stores like for kids too. They have like the World of Disney store, so much fun to go into.
Yeah.
They have a Lego store there. They have like 4 or 5 different Disney stores that are not like the World of Disney, but they have like this Disney art store that has all. I personally love going into that one. They have all of these like different Disney paintings and just like things that you wouldn't necessarily see all the time, which is a little odd.
I think that was my computer.
Oh yeah, I was like, where did that
What the
come
heck?
from?
Yeah, we're good.
I was like, where was that my phone?
Not my computer, I think, did that.
That's okay.
Anyways.
But there's lots of different stores and things to just see there. And we have talked about the hot air balloon at Disney Springs, if you want to go on that. And
In May, if we go on this, we will video it.
I cannot see us getting
And,
on it, but if we do, we will video it and
Yeah.
we'll show you guys.
Has that balloon ever? I doubt there's ever been an accident on that balloon.
I don't want to look it up or find out.
Okay.
Or
I would
else,
assume
if
it's safe.
because if there was, I would not go on it.
No, no, of course not.
No, that's not a thing for me. And also another reason why we love it is there's so many different food and entertainment options outside of the park. So I know we're going to talk about what we like to do on non-park days, but one thing that you can do is what we like to do is go get beignets. Now you can get beignets in Magic Kingdom, but before Tiana's Bayou Adventure, you couldn't get beignets anywhere else except for this one resort. So if you were just in the park all day, you wouldn't even know that this resort existed and you could get beignets, and they're so good.
Yep.
I don't know what they taste like in Magic Kingdom,
Yeah, we're gonna
but
find
this
out.
place makes them fresh.
Yeah, they do. You have to wait a little bit too. Once you order them, it took us like what 10, 15 minutes to get them.
Yes, those were like so they actually make gluten-free ones here. So this is why we go there, and we're actually staying at this resort. So,
Yep.
we'll just wake up and go get them now. But
Yep.
if we never went there and I never was searching out all of the different gluten-free options in Disney, I don't know if I would have known about this resort and went there and want to stay there.
Right.
So when you go and experience these different resorts, you can just, I don't know, dream about staying there, go stay there, or like set up a different vacation where you can experience them. So
Yeah.
yeah,
100%.
that's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah. Same.
So this is why we love off days, and it sounds like we're doing a lot inside of them, but you can also just stay at your hotel and
Yeah.
relax and like hang out by the pool
The whole day.
the whole day. And I know a ton of people do that. My parents love to hang out by the pool. It's
Yeah.
one of their favorite things to do. I think if we were more pool people, we'd probably do that. But we have to go get our coffee first.
Yeah, I can only hang beside a pool for hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then I need to go do something. But to me, something relaxing is just walking around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. We do like to walk around a lot. Take a nice little walk.
Yep.
So yeah.
We're going to be those old people who just walk the neighborhood every day
Well,
when we get old.
we already are those old people.
We're not
Austin.
going to mall walk, but
But I do see us maybe mall walking because we kind of already mall walk. Because technically, is mall walking just going and walking around the mall and not buying anything? Because we do that a
no,
lot.
I think you got to get there like
Do you have to get there
somehow.
when
I think
it
those
opens?
mall walkers get in before the mall opens. I think they have some like secret passageway for mall walkers. Because I get there, I'm like, how are all you here already
Well,
walking around?
and you don't want to be a part of that? I kind of want to.
No,
I want to get a shirt
yeah.
that says like mall
I'm gonna start a
walker.
5K that's inside of a mall.
That would be great. I think you would get.
Yeah,
I think yeah. I think it's a great, and you end with like Auntie Anne's pretzels because they have
Oh,
those in
dude.
every mall.
Yep. I don't know what we'd raise money for yet, but I'll figure that out.
Yeah, and then Auntie Anne's afterwards.
Boom.
Boom.
There it is.
I'd be a part of it if I can get a shirt that says "I run for pretzels."
I run for Auntie Anne.
No,
My Auntie Anne.
if you had one.
Anyways.
So Austin, I want to talk about our ideal non-park days. What we usually do and what we usually try to add into our non-park days.
Yeah.
So we pinned it.
Pin.
I'm gonna unpin it.
Cool. You start.
This is something that I do that we plan out every vacation. Do a character dining on a non-park day. So there are a lot of character dinings that are in the parks. I have not gone to Disney enough to justify spending an hour and a half out like in a park but at a restaurant and not in like doing the park stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're still spending that extra money. So character dinings you are spending a little more money for like compared to a typical dining.
Yep.
Because you are getting characters. You're getting a character interaction.
You're paying for an experience.
You're paying for the experience. I think it's totally worth it. However, doing that inside of the park, it is going to eat up an hour and a half of your day.
Yep.
And it costs so much to get into the park already. I have not gone to Disney enough to think that I've done everything inside of the park.
Yeah.
To like go to a character dining yet. I'm sure I will in the future because there's a lot of them that I want to do. Right. However, there's a ton of them that are outside of the park that are fantastic.
There are.
So
this was something I was new to my first time. I'm like, I didn't know anything about this stuff.
So your very first one, my very first one, was Chef Mickey's.
Yeah.
This was before.
That's at the Contemporary?
This is at the Contemporary Resort. So this is another place that you can sit and watch the Magic Kingdom Castle from wherever you're at in that resort.
Yep.
And when you are there, you get the Fab Five. So that's Mickey, Pluto, Goofy,
Is that what they call them?
and Minnie. Yes, these are the original 5 characters.
The OGs.
Fab Five. And this is the only place you can get all 5 of those characters. So
I did not know that.
Yes, this is the only character dining that you can get these 5 characters. And it is so when we went, it was before they went back to the buffet. And so we had like a family style breakfast. Now they're a buffet, so it's like an all you can eat breakfast food, or they have dinner and lunch too. We've only been for breakfast.
Yeah.
Another thing, we always go for breakfast because they are cheaper. And
I prefer breakfast food anyway.
Yes, Austin prefers breakfast, and usually we eat more at breakfast compared to other meals.
Yeah.
So you get a little more for your money.
Agreed.
But character dining is one of the coolest things to do on your off day because it still feels like it's a park day.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing characters.
Yeah.
And you're getting like this super magical experience that is outside of the park, but it still feels very park-like because you're interacting with characters, and you can't do that anywhere else.
Nope.
You just can't.
Yeah.
And most of these have really great food too. I would say it's better food than.
Oh, it's great food. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good food. And so the first one we went to was Chef Mickey's. What did you think about that? Like, what was your?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So it was originally, from my understanding, it's a buffet, right? But when we went, it was
family style.
Family style.
Yes.
And that was because they changed it since COVID.
Yes.
But I think now it's back to a buffet, correct?
Now it's back to buffet. So I don't know what it's like now.
Yeah.
But when we did it,
I know they brought way more food than we could eat.
It was so much food. So it was me, you, and my mom that went.
Yep.
And it was we had this table that didn't fit the amount of food that we got. And we're like, okay, I guess we're just gonna really just do our best.
Right. Yeah. I enjoyed it though. I thought it was a good time. Food was great. I got some pictures with characters. Not that I care a whole lot about that, but I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah. So one thing that's also fun to do this with is that if you're going with people that don't like to see characters, so Austin doesn't like to meet characters in the park.
I'm not going to stand in line and spend that time when I could spend it in a ride.
He does not like waiting in line for a character. It kind of instantly ruins the day for him. I really have to convince him to, I'm like, it's only 10 minutes. Like, it's not a very long one at all. And I can usually convince that, but anything over that, he's like, I'm not standing in line for
Right.
this.
Yeah.
But I love meeting the characters. So if you're going with somebody like that and you want to meet the characters, this is a very easy way to do it because they're eating, they're happy, and then you're happy because you're seeing some characters.
Yeah. And they'll hit your table. Like, it's not like you hope they come to they'll hit your table for
No,
sure.
they have to come see your table, and they will make sure that they come see your table. They will not like let you leave if all of the characters. I mean, you can leave, but they're like, well, we'll make sure to talk to that character and bring them over here.
Yeah.
But there are so many different options. You can go to. We went to one that had Cinderella and Aladdin and Tiana and Mirabelle, and that one was super cool. That one was came back from COVID just recently.
Mhm.
That's 1900 Park Fair. But it's also a way that you can go see another resort.
Yep.
You can go
Most of
explore
these
the
are at
resort.
resorts, correct?
Yes. Yeah. So any of the ones that aren't in the park are at other resorts.
Yeah.
So we're going to like Ohana will be our one that we go to this time, which is in the Polynesian.
Yep.
Surprise, surprise. Madison's going over to the Polynesian again. But this one has Lilo and Stitch, which Lilo and Stitch
Yeah.
is one of my favorites. I
Yeah.
love them. So this is the only place that you can actually
They
meet
should have a
Lilo
character
too.
Stitch where he's literally like 2 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah, like a real life size Stitch.
Or maybe
I don't know how they would do that.
I don't know either. But I like the Stitch where he's just Stitch size, the big and he can hug you and he does his dance and he's great.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
And so character dining, one of my favorite things to do on an off day. What's one of you already said going to Disney Springs is yours.
Yep.
What other things do you like to do on an off day?
Resort hop is one for
Yes.
sure. I like to I like to try and find something I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
We were just talking earlier today how you can go to Disney multiple times and have a different experience every time,
Yes.
which I really appreciate and like. I mean, you
Yeah.
could spend all day exploring a resort that you haven't been to yet.
Yes.
So I like that. I like to see new things and
Mm-hmm.
try and get a new experience out of it.
Yeah. And there's so many there's so many different resorts.
Mhm.
So on these off days for us, like going to these resorts and kind of getting to experience them and decide like would we like to stay here? Like recently on our last trip we went to Caribbean Beach and we also went to French Quarter. And when we were looking for our next trip, we looked at both of these places, like looked at their rooms,
Yeah.
like imagined our experience that we had in the off day and we're like,
Yeah.
okay, which one would we rather like
That's
wake
true.
up at?
You can go and check out so instead of looking at pictures online, like, oh, I wonder if I want to stay here, take a day while you're there if that's something you enjoy
Yeah.
doing. Check out these resorts yourself because you can for free.
Yeah.
Look at all of them, walk around, see what you think.
Walk around, go get some food. Like if
Yeah.
you are like if it's lunchtime, if it's dinner time, like for us it was dinner and we didn't want to eat at our resort, so we're like, let's head over to Caribbean Beach.
That's another,
And we ate over there.
We took the Skyliner
We
at
took the
night.
Skyliner at night. It was so much fun.
We had ducks walking under our chairs like crazy.
We had so many ducks over there. And
Yeah.
I don't like birds, but I do like ducks.
Yeah.
So I was very happy. And these ducks were just hanging out with us. They were
Yeah.
talking to us. And it was a great experience.
These were real ducks.
These were real ducks.
This isn't Donald Duck.
This isn't no.
This is real ducks.
This isn't Donald and Daisy. This was a real Disney duck that was underneath our chair.
Yeah.
It wanted my food. I wanted to give it to him, but I didn't. I knew he wasn't supposed to have that food. So I was like, no, no little duck. And he was, ah.
Shoo. Yeah, eating at resorts too would be another one. So like I like to check out other
Yes.
resorts and then just eating at other
Yes.
resorts.
Eating at other resorts is like a way to figure out would I like to stay here
Mm-hmm.
because if they don't have food
That's an important part
you
of a
like,
resort.
that was I mean our food was good that was at Caribbean Beach, but it wasn't great and it also took a very long time to get to us, which was just because of the place that we went. There was a lot of factors that went into it, but because of that and because we had such a good experience at French Quarter, we decided let's go to French Quarter because we can get beignets every time we wake up.
Every day?
And we don't have to worry about incorporating that into our off day because it's already at a resort. Now we can incorporate something else.
Yep.
Like this time, we're planning on going over to the boardwalk and hanging out more on the boardwalk at night and going to the new cake bake shop to get some cake
I'm excited about that.
and corn dogs. They
Yeah.
have corn dogs. They have a corn dog stand. This corn dog stand is the same corn dog stand that's at Disneyland. I have never been to Disneyland, but something about me is I get overly excited about things that I haven't done and that I want to do, and so I
Yeah.
do a ton and
You do.
ton of research.
Yeah.
And so I really wanted to go to Disneyland. We haven't gone yet, but I still really want to go to Disneyland. I did so much research about Disneyland that I feel like I know these corn dogs are so good at Disneyland and now they're at Disney World. So I'm like, cool.
What would really suck is if you got it and you didn't like it.
I actually don't think I can eat the corn dog, and I also don't like corn dogs. But
That's the way I was with that cookie at Hollywood Studios.
oh yes,
What was the name of the cookie?
the num num cookie.
Num Num Cookie. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting this. We saw a video. You were showing me it. I was so pumped for it. And I got it, and it's like, this feels like it came out of the oven like
12 hours
12
ago.
hours ago. Like, what? So I don't know if I just got one. It was the end of the day, and they just gave me like an old one. I don't know. Or that's how they normally are. But
Yeah.
I wasn't, that was the only, as far as food goes, disappointment.
Yeah, and
that I
Austin
had.
had an extremely bad experience with that num num cookie. And
I only ate like a few bites of it.
I
Like,
have not seen a bad video about a num num cookie. But this is the same. Like, what if this happens with this corn dog?
Who knows?
I have watched so many great videos
Yeah.
about this corn dog. You're going to get this corn dog and be like, it's an okay corn dog. And I'm going to be like, well, I don't really like corn dogs. I never have liked corn dogs, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
That's on you.
I will get one though.
You'll get a corn dog, and I'll get your chips.
Perfect.
I love chips.
You can have them.
Yes, and
As long as I get a few.
But I also love the boardwalk, so that's another place that I want to stay. But it's just
Yeah.
because we visited it on a non-park day. We went to a restaurant.
Yep.
This restaurant was supposed to have
Supposed to be character
characters.
dining, right?
Yes, and it was a character dining for a long time. They still have not brought the characters back to that restaurant.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there was Ariel and Prince Eric, and Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. Those I would 100% go to this place to see Prince Eric and Flynn Rider. You can never see them. You can never meet them. Those are great characters, but they have not brought them back.
Yeah.
So I will be on the lookout if they ever come back. I don't know if they will.
We'll see.
Who knows?
I'm excited to go back to the boardwalk though. I kind of almost forgot what it looked like because it's been a while and we were only there for a short time.
We were only there in the morning for a short time, and so Austin's never been to the boardwalk at night. And that night they have like different performers and things, like just like how you would at the. I think it's based off of like the boardwalk in New Jersey.
Okay.
So they have like live performers that like do juggling and different things like that.
Yeah.
Like street performers. It's really cool, and that's something we haven't done. And when you have an off day, you have like that time to incorporate that in.
Yeah.
And also, and we kind of touched on it, this is also a good time to do some shopping,
Yep.
spend some monies.
Yep.
They have,
Make sure you have money for off. If you go to off days, make sure you have extra money to blow
yes,
on off days.
because you never know what you're going to be able to find. Something that I always buy from Disney, which is not Disney, is sunglasses.
True.
And this is all because when we all went as a family, I think I always lose something.
Yeah.
But my very
You
first
have. Every trip that I've been on with you, you've lost something. Yeah.
my very first day, I lost sunglasses.
Yeah.
And that was like the day that we got there. So we have
The very first day.
the very first day
Yeah.
I lost them. Also, these were very nice sunglasses. I was very upset that I lost them because I loved those sunglasses. So I had to go buy another pair of sunglasses, and I ended up loving those sunglasses because they're now from Disney. So then now it's my thing that I have to go buy a new pair of sunglasses whenever I'm there.
Yeah. What's
And,
that store? It's at Springs that you got them.
I don't know what I still don't know what the first store is that we got them, but the store that I went to last time was Free People.
Okay.
And I got the pair that I now wear, and then I'll get a new pair to replace those when we go in May.
Yeah.
But That's something we love to do. We love to go into Zara, and then like there's a Uniqlo.
Uniqlo or whatever it's called.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
But that store we don't have any of those stores around here, so we definitely have to go into that.
Yep.
Because when you don't have stores around here that you can never go into, that store has really cool Disney shirts that
They
you
do.
don't see everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're pretty nice quality too.
Yep. So if you need a Disney shirt at like a decent price that's good quality, like that's a great store to go into. They have a whole section in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great place. But all of these things are things that you can do on an off day, that you might not be able to do if you're in the park all day.
Yeah.
Unless you're leaving the park and going to Disney Springs, which I mean, for us, we don't do that.
Right.
So we add these into our days. Another thing that you can do that we don't do is hang out at your pool. The pools at Disney are really great.
They are.
They're really awesome. We always usually spend about a couple hours on an off day at the pool just to like relax, get some sun, because we don't get sun around here.
Nope.
But for
In the winter, you can get sun in the tanner.
us,
Fake sun.
fake sun. Whenever we go, I think every time we've gone to the pool, it looks like it's gonna rain. I don't know. It's like
Last time it did.
it's like the
some
weather knows that we don't like to be at the pool.
Yeah.
It's like it just knows. Like you don't want to be at the pool. You want to be at Disney Springs or you want to be at a resort. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. Let's go get some sun. Oh, here comes the clouds.
Oh, here comes the clouds. Okay, let's go
Yeah.
back inside. But there's also things that we haven't done that I know you can do. You can rent bikes. So that's like a cool thing to do.
Oh, cool.
And
Yeah.
I know some resorts they have pickleball courts if you wanted to play pickleball if you're a pickleball person.
Yeah.
And if you want to fish, I think they have fishing. I'm not.
What? Really?
Yeah,
No way.
I think fishing is one of them.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
yeah.
Wonder what kind of fish you catch.
I don't know. Well, I'm assuming you can't keep
Bunch of
them.
clownfish.
No, no. That's terrible.
You can put them back. I'm assuming you can't keep these fish.
No, you can't keep them.
Okay.
You can't put them in a fish tank. Give them a Darla.
I'm gonna find Nemo. Yeah.
But those are some cool things that you can do that are outside of the park and on a non-park day.
I did not know fishing was one of those.
Yeah. I think our main things that we do is we go get coffee and we decide what we're going to eat and decide what dessert. We're very simple people. We want coffee, food,
We
and
are
dessert.
simple people, and I appreciate that about us. How simple we are. Because and I will continue to say this until Disney listens to what I'm about to say
Oh, no.
and does something about
They're
it.
not going to listen.
I don't know. I don't know. If I'm serious about it, we need craft coffee shops at Disney.
Yes.
Come on, guys.
Come on. I
Your
think
coffee game is lacking big time.
there is some really cool places that you could have a craft coffee shop.
Yeah.
I actually wonder like what the coffee is going to be like at this cake bake shop because that shop is a different that's a chain.
It's not owned by
So,
Disney.
It's not owned by Disney. It's owned by somebody else and they do have like craft coffee beverages. So I wonder if they're actually going to be like good quality.
Yeah.
Or if it's just going to be pretty. It could just be pretty because this place is gorgeous. The pictures are gorgeous. I'm okay with spending some money if it's gorgeous. Not going to lie. I like an ambiance.
I'm gonna ask like this would be something good to put on our social media, but if you know of if we're missing something and there is a craft coffee shop somewhere on Disney property,
Please let us know.
tell us where it's at right now.
Please let us know.
Because I want to go there and check it out.
We want to go.
Yeah.
And we love them. We love sitting in a coffee shop.
Yep.
It's great. The Starbucks does the trick for us. But
Yeah, it gets
we
us
would
by,
like,
and I still enjoy it, and I'll drink their coffee. But
we have Starbucks at home.
Yeah,
we
we have
want to
it
go
here.
somewhere different.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if you guys know of any place, please let us know.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Or a better order at Joffrey's because we want to try Joffrey's again.
We'll give Joffrey's another try, but
We'll give them another try,
they've continually let us down.
but we need a better order.
Yeah.
So if you know that too. Yeah.
Anyways, tangent, but
A little bit. But Yeah, we love the non-park days. I think it's just a great time to try a restaurant that you've never gotten to try before. Go to a different spot that you've never gotten to see before. I know that this is definitely something that I'm going to look forward to for like our trip coming up in December.
Hmm.
Like because all of the different resorts, they all decorate a certain way, a different way for Christmas, and I
Yeah.
love Christmas decorations, so walking around to see Christmas decorations sounds incredible. And so even when you're on, like, I know at Easter is coming up soon, and they do a lot of like Easter eggs, and I think in the Grand Californian, Grand Floridian.
Grand California.
I have been watching a lot of Disneyland videos lately. um, the Grand Floridian, they have a bunch of different Easter eggs that are all like painted, and they're all Disney characters and stuff too that you can go check out there.
Yeah.
So all of the resorts, that's one of our main things that we love to do, and I'm also we're excited to take you guys on a non-park day with us. We're gonna make a video about that
Yeah.
when we're there.
Yep.
So
I'm
come
excited
along.
to actually do some filming. Yeah, it'll be fun. And there's just so much that I didn't realize. I was new to Disney up until just a few years ago, but I didn't know how much there was to appreciate outside of the parks.
Yeah.
And I think off days are really the only days to do that, unless you're like, you go to the park for half a day.
Yeah.
But who does that?
You know,
Yeah.
I have one to finish this out. I have one last question for you. Would you go to Disney and not go to the park?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I would.
Would you?
I
Yeah.
honestly would. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just so much to offer outside of the parks. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
I would. I know I would stay probably maybe at Animal Kingdom Lodge so I can
Oh.
see the giraffes from my room so I
Yeah.
get that Disney experience. And then I would do a character dining and I would go to Disney Springs and do all of these things that we talked about today. And I feel like I was at Disney and it was great.
We should do that.
I think
We should go for like 3 days,
I think we should too.
do some vlogging, and say this is what our Disney trip looks like
Okay.
outside of a park.
Yeah. I think that sounds like a great trip that I will remember that you said and also have it recorded and I'll play it back for whenever you're like, I didn't want to do that.
I said it into a microphone.
Well, I think that's about it for today. So
Love
this
it.
is one of our favorite things to do about a Disney trip, a non-park day. And I just want to say we love the parks.
Oh yeah.
They're fantastic. They're the best. Also, non-park days are great too because there's just this is how you change up your vacation, make it look different every single time.
Yep.
Yep.
Love it. Thanks for watching, guys, and listening. You can watch us on YouTube and listen to us anywhere you listen to a podcast.
Yep. We will be back on Friday for a coffee talk and back next Monday for another episode.
Can't wait. And also follow us on social media. We put some cool content up there of just some clips of our episodes.
Yep. We would love to see you there.
Love to have you check us out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Bye.